Hello, I'm Louie, your cozy laid back crafty friend that is trying to get into pattern making. We're going to do an update to my hammock pattern. Thank you for clicking on the video and wandering into my universe. Relax and enjoy the atmosphere. Okay, so in the past I made a hammock pattern, or well, honestly, a video for it. I hadn't decided to write a pattern for it, and I realized that there was a better way of doing it, at least for the beginning portion. So I wanted to create a video that actually shows me implementing the new, better way of doing it. So let's just get right into it. So we're going to do our first loop, create that first loop, and then we're going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have 5 chains, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the difference from what I did last time, I just said go into the loop and start making a double crochet. This time we're going to go back into the first loop and actually just do a slip stitch. If I can get that string out of the way. Okay. So that. And then instead of doing a double crochet, we're just going to chain 2, and this will act like a first double crochet. So that was in that chain. So now we're going to move on to the next one and do a double crochet, and then we're going to move into the next chain and do another double crochet. Okay, and I feel like this makes it easier. So this tail, so you have this loop that you can use to hang with a hanger or whatever you use to put on your wall so you can hang up your hammock. So then the next steps is do 2 chains, 2 double crochet into the same loop that your chain was a part of. Do another double crochet there, chain 1, and then in your first chain, where is the chain in the first double crochet, you're going to do a cluster of 3 double crochet. Okay, now after this row, it's going to be pretty much the same. So, but you're adding 1 to each from the previous row. So, like you did before, you chain 2 and then 2 double crochet into the first stitch. And then we're going to do a chain, and then with the space, anytime you see a space from now on, you're going to do a cluster of 3 double crochet. So there, 2, 3, do a chain, and then at the end of each row, you're going to do a 3 double crochet into the in between the chain and the double crochet, the first double crochet from the previous row. Okay. Okay, and then like I said before, you chain 2, and then you do a double crochet in the first position, do a double 3, do a chain, sorry, chain 2, 2 double crochet, a chain, a cluster of 3, chain, a cluster of 3, chain, and then 3 at the end. So you kind of work it that way. And I have it all into the pattern. I have a written version and a diagram version of it available. I do have an alternative. While this is more like akin to the granny square, I do have a version that uses 2 double crochet instead of the 3. Just an alternative option, especially these, if you're working the granny square equivalent, it works up wider pretty faster. Or if you don't want it as wide, or you have a limited space, to 2-1 can be an alternative to not being have it as wide. Just giving people options. But that is it. And thank you for hanging around as you begin to ascend and leave my universe. I hope you enjoyed your stay. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next, this has been your favorite wanderer, Louie. Peace.